Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Time for another collection update. Let's go! Yeah! Right. Now, the first three things on this pile are new releases that came out just yesterday. I wanted to do an uncellophane-a-thon, actually, but then I realised that uncellophane-a-thons are shite, so I didn't. But yeah, here we go. First is Etrian Odyssey 4, which you guys over in America have had for God knows how long. Jeez, oh, just holding this in my hand is just like, yes, fucking finally, you know? And it's probably going to be a while till I get around to it, just like every other RPG I play, so, yeah. In any case, I'm really glad that it's finally fucking over. We've got Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers in a few weeks as well. I'll probably be playing that one first, to be honest, because I like Shin Megami Tensei. But this is a similar sort of game into it, you know, dungeon crawler. Really hard, Atlas style. So yeah, good stuff. Glad to have picked it up regardless. Okay, next we have Rayman Legends for the Wii U. A bit of story with this actually. I had this pre-ordered for Wii U for the longest time. Then it got delayed and I was all pissed off. But I still kept my pre-order for the Wii U version because I pretty much had it cemented in my mind that that was going to be like the main version of it, you know? That it would probably run the best, and it was just cemented in my mind to be a Wii U game. But those of you who have played it would know that there's these sections in the game with Murphy, where you take control of the of him via the gamepad, and you know you cut ropes, you interact with the environment so that Rayman or other characters can progress, you know. And I heard that the PlayStation 3 and 360 versions of the game, those sections were a lot better because you didn't control Murphy, you actually controlled the character themselves. So that really had me like, oh, what version should I get? Fuck. But I went to Tesco. All they had was the Wii U version. I impulse bought it, and yeah. But the game itself, I've only played a few levels, but it's really, really good. It makes me smile. It's just one of those games that I just play, and I can't stop grinning, really. And these sections with Murphy, I gotta say, they're a lot more, there's a lot more to them than the ones that they showed in the demo. So, I don't really regret getting this version, and in any case, I'll probably pick up the PC version of the game when it's on sale on Steam for like a $5 or whatever, sometime in the future. So if I ever wanted to try it out without the gamepad, there's that. But regardless, really, really good game. Highly, highly recommend it, as well as Origins, you know? Okay, now this next one. First of all, can somebody tell me, hold on, let me just show this off here. Why do games come with this sort of slip-on over stuff, you know? You know, just so it looks like that in the cellophane, but then you get it and it's like, what are you meant to do with this? You know, I don't want to just chuck it out because it's got all this artwork and shit on it. I mean, everything on here is already on the back of the box in here, but yeah, it's weird. But yeah, Killer is Dead, the latest game from Suda51. It's not getting the best reviews, this one, but I've had my eye on it for a while. I'm especially amazed that... I'm trying to get it open here. Oh god, I went and bent it. I'm especially amazed that this game is coming out the exact same week as it came out in America, because it was published by Xseed, you know? Oh god, give me a minute. It was published by Xseed, and usually when they translate a game and release it, us here in Europe, we have to wait months in order to actually get it, you know? Which can be pretty annoying. But no, same fucking week. Courtesy of Deep Silver, publisher Deep Silver, which is nice of them. Yeah, this is still in its cellophane. Not going to take it off though. But yeah, that's the cover right there. You know, Suda51, this should be the art book and all the other stuff. I'll open it up just to show you. Suda51's not really been impressing me that much lately. There's a soundtrack. This appears to be an art book of sorts. Lastly, we are tits hanging out in the front. I can show you what type of game we're in for. Some origami sets right here. That's what this is, yeah. So yeah, and a big poster, isn't it? Is that a big poster? I think it is, aye. You can look up online what all this shit is. But yeah, like I was saying, Suda51's... He's not been really delivering, in my opinion, lately. Like, I played Lollipop Chainsaw. That game was boring, I thought. I haven't played Shadows of the Damned yet, but I've heard some bad things, and I'm hearing sort of similar things for this, but it looks closer to, like, No More Heroes and, you know, Killer 7, and those are games that I do love, so I'm hoping that it takes more from those games rather than Suda's other games, and that's probably what I'll really like about it and stuff. So, regardless, I'll be popping that in at some point. After I beat this, that is. Wonderful 101 from the beautiful Platinum Games. Okay. I did a first impression on this, and guys, I gotta say, I want to do a whole full review on it, even though I said I wouldn't in that video, because see this game, it's absolutely fucking amazing, okay? See all the games I've got for the Wii U, right? You know, like Lego City and Pikmin and all that, you know? Those games were good, but this is honestly the first game I've got that just makes me, like, genuinely happy. You know, to have the console. It's that fucking good, you know? And I didn't expect it to be this good, right? I was thinking to myself, so they're making Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U. This is probably just some Wii thing they're making on the side, you know, until that game comes out. You know, that's what I thought. But it might actually be, and this is a bold claim, but it might actually be my favourite Platinum Games game yet, you know? It's that good, guys, right? As I said, I'm probably going to do, like, a video talking about it, but yeah, I definitely highly recommend it. Is that enough to buy a Wii U? Well, I'm just going to say aye, so yeah, go for it. Okay, now these next two games, Dreamcast games, okay. Now, you guys might remember at the start of August, I said to myself, I made a video and I was stating that I wasn't going to buy any games that weren't brand new in the month of August, because I was buying too much. Well, Evolution was already bought, it just hadn't arrived in time for my last collection update. But then I bought this and caved res for the Dreamcast. Okay, we'll talk about them one at a time. Evolution. Can I just say, by the way, does anybody remember when Ubisoft's logo was like this and they actually published a lot of JRPGs? You know, I miss that Ubisoft. But yeah, this is one that I've always kind of wanted to play. I've heard it's not, you know, as well remembered as, say, Grandia 2, Phantasy Star, or Skies of Arcadia. But I think it would be a nice thing to play regardless. So, yeah. Not played it yet, obviously, but we'll see what that is. This, however, this is one of my favourite games, by the way. It really is, you know. I actually had my 360 on for the first time in yonks, right? And I was trying out Res HD, because I've got it on there, you know. And I was just like, fuck's sake, this game is absolutely mega, you know. I used to hate it on the PS2, but I've not got it anymore. But I always wanted to try it out on the Dreamcast, you know, and I've never tried it on the Dreamcast before. So, because it was quite expensive, but I saw it on eBay, I was in a total nostalgia moment, and I just said, fuck it, and I got it. And very, very pleased to finally own it, because it's one of my favourites, like I said. You guys haven't played it, download it on the 360, it's really, really, really good. So, yeah. Okay, next we have Tales of fucking Xillia, which came in, hold on, I've got it over here. Just a minute, you can look at my ceiling in the meantime. Hey, what's up? Alright. I got this lovely Mila Maxwell Collector's Edition, which came with... can we maybe get a wee view of it? It's hard to do this with one hand. Oh, you guys know what's in this. It's a big figurine of that lassie, right? But yeah, Tales of Xillia, absolutely fucking loving it, you know. Better than Grace's F, in my opinion, so far. But, if I may rant for a wee bit, it definitely, like, shows me my sort of attitude towards games between now and last year, you know. Because last year, when Tales of Grace's F came out, you know, I didn't hate a job, I'd finished uni, and I was playing it absolutely non-stop, right? I had it beaten within, like, a week and a half, and that's like a 50-hour game. I was just like, yes, yes, yes. But I've not actually played Tales of Xillia in about 2 weeks. It's a mixture of other games coming out that are shorter that I just wanted to play, and of course now I am working, and it's just, I didn't really have the time for it anymore. And it's a shame, because I do honestly think it's better than Tales of Grace's F as well. Well, nothing's going to stop me from actually beating it. I'm about 40 hours in, and I'm only just at the halfway point. You guys know in other Tales of games, you'll come to a halfway point where the battle theme changes and stuff like that. Yeah, I've just gotten to that part, so... yeah, it's quite seems like it's going to be quite an immense game, so... But whatever, I still obviously highly recommend it. Probably going to be my game of the year, if I'm quite honest, because I love me some Tales. And lastly, we got Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. Now, story time again. This game was out in Japan for the Vita and the PS3, but Sega were like, yeah, fuck it, let's actually localize one of our games to America and Europe, and they were like, yes. And they're bringing it out, and I was like, oh, brilliant, because I love Vocaloid, I love Hatsune Miku, you know, I'm a big fan. The only downside is that it was going to be digital only in Europe, but the more I think about it, the more I realise I don't care. You know, I can import a copy if I want to, which was my intentions for sure. But then I went on Amazon.co.uk, you know, and I saw this game being sold by a company called Sega of America. Now, I was led to believe that that was Sega of America selling their region-free games on Amazon.co.uk, because other publishers do that. Well, I got sent a Japanese copy. This is the Japanese copy, which I can still play, but I can't understand it, you know. And I was pretty pissed, you know. So I've got this copy. I've got a proper American copy pre-ordered now, because I mean, I've got pretty much all the Hatsune Miku games imported from Japan, but this is the first one that's going to be localized in English, and I really want to support it and check it out and all that, you know. So I've still got it pre-ordered, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this copy, but yeah, it's probably going to be another few days before I get my hands on that. And hopefully, if it does well enough, they'll localize the 3DS Hatsune Miku games, you know. That'd be pretty sweet too. So yeah, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. A little bit disappointed that it was Japanese, the Japanese version, but I'll get the English version at some point regardless. Right, and that's that, guys. Quite a long video. I rambled quite a bit, didn't I? I apologise for that, but yeah. See you after. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.